Hey, what do you say, my fellow weekend warriors? Today we're making a smoked sausage and egg casserole in our Pit Boss pellet smoker. But you could do this in a pellet grill, you could do this on a charcoal grill. You just want to get your heat up to 350 degrees. In fact, 375 would be better, but my Pit Boss only has a 350 or a 400 setting, so I'm going with 350. And this is one of the easiest recipes. I actually got this off of Pillsbury's website. A lot of people just make this in the oven, and you could do that, but I'm all about cooking outside, and I want to put some smoke on it. So let's jump right into this. Only a few ingredients, and it'll take about an hour to cook. So for my sausage, I'm using some Bob Evans original, but you could use your favorite. You could use turkey sausage, you could use sausage links, and just cut them up. Use whatever you have. And I've got my pan on a medium-high heat. Just break this down real quick. And we just want to brown it off. Cook the pink out of it, which should only take a couple minutes. And so while that's cooking, what we're going to do over here, I've got a 13 by 9 baking pan. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of vegetable spray. Just a nice light coat. Keep it from sticking. And then I've got one of these rolls of Crescent roll dough. So let's put this in there real quick. We're just going to peel this guy out of here. Like so, and then we should just be able to unroll it. Like that. Make it nice and even. And if you need to, you can stretch a little bit up here on the sides. Don't worry if it's not perfect, we're going mountain man style today. Since we are a barbecue channel, I'm gonna put a little rub down. So we got some rub on there. Sausage is coming along. Just got a couple more minutes to go. So now what I have right here, I have 8 eggs that we're gonna beat up. And I've got some cheese mix. Use your favorite kind of shredded cheese. I'm gonna go about 2 cups total. Let's get some of this in here. I'm gonna take about 1.5 cups, roughly. And we'll save the rest for later. And we'll whisk this into our eggs. Make a little cheesy egg mixture that we're going to be able to pour down over top of our sausage and a couple other ingredients. But since that sausage needs a minute, it's a perfect time to do this. So we'll just knock this out real quick. Break them down pretty good. Want to get those yolks really nice and incorporated. If you don't, you're going to have the white part of the egg showing up throughout your casserole. So that looks good. And it's browned up real nice. Real nice. So now to my sausage mixture, I'm gonna add about 1/2 cup of diced up green pepper. I really like the way green pepper tastes in this. But you could use red pepper or whatever you want. Now I'm gonna use some onion. So this is 1/2 an onion or about 1/2 cup. We'll get that in. And we just wanna cook these for a couple minutes, soften them up a little bit. Let that sausage fat do its magic to them. So we'll mix this in. And we'll let this go for about 2 more minutes. All right, those are getting close. So a little bit more of my barbecue rub. Do this to taste. Just giving it a hint. That is starting to smell really good. You can see now that our vegetables have gotten translucent and soft. And now for a final touch, I've got a peeled clove of garlic. I'll put it in my little garlic press here. We'll crush that in there. If you do this too soon, the garlic will burn. So that's why I'm adding it last. So we get that. Just mix that all the way through. And once you smell that garlic hitting the air, you know we're ready to go. So we're gonna take this and pour it on top of our croissant roll over there. So we'll just start spreading this out evenly. You may or may not use all of it. And try and keep some of the grease behind if you can, so we don't get real soggy in there. But I'll tell you what, this is the perfect breakfast or brunch, especially if you're getting up early and you're about to throw down a brisket or a pork butt. You gotta build yourself a big breakfast, because it's gonna be a while before you eat. And now this here is just some leftover bacon we had pre-cooked that I chopped up. So we're gonna throw in a few pieces of bacon. And now we're gonna pour in our egg and cheese mixture. Just do it as even as you can. So if you go across the middle, it's easier to just go back and forth and then spread it from a big pile. So we got that. And now we can spoon it out to the edges. If you need to, you can lift the pan and move it, but I think we're good. Then I saved a little bit of cheese just to add on top any spots we miss. And that's about it. Just as one final thing, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to add just a little bit of rub to the top. Give it that little extra color, a little bit extra heat. Do that. Now I've got the smoker set to 350 degrees, and this will probably take about an hour. And we want to cook these until the eggs have firmed up. So about halfway through, I'm gonna shake the pan, and you'll be able to tell. If you see liquid moving around, it needs more time. But let's get them in here. I'm using the competition blend pellets today. At this high of a temperature, you're really not gonna get a lot of smoke. So this is more like smoking in a wood-fired oven than it would be your oven inside, which is still gonna add more flavor. So let's get it in there. All right, doors open. I do have water in the pan down there. We're gonna put that in. This is the 3 Series Pit Boss. A 13x9 fits perfectly in here. If you've got a bigger model, you could go with an even bigger pan, but that's the biggest I could fit in there. So let's get this door closed and we'll come back about halfway to see how it's looking. All right, we are exactly 30 minutes into this cook. Let's open the door, see how it's doing. Oh yeah, it's looking really nice. It's getting nice and puffy around the edges, really lifting up. If I get my hand out of the way and give it a jiggle. We still have a nice pool of eggs in here that need to cook. And one thing I know is that the back of my smoker is hotter than the front. So we're gonna go ahead and rotate this midway through to get it as evenly cooked as possible. Get this door closed. And this smoked sausage egg casserole is almost done. Probably just another 30 minutes. I'm gonna come back and check probably in another 15 minutes. And again, I just wanna see that that center's nice and firm. Then we're ready to cut it up. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. You're gonna love this. All right, our smoked sausage, cheese, and egg and bacon casserole is done. It actually only took 45 minutes for that to firm up. One way you can check, just take a knife or a toothpick through the center and make sure it's not mushy. If it pulls out clean, you're good to go. So it's been resting here for about 10 minutes. Look at how awesome this looks. You can see it's kind of pulled away from the side a little bit. Beautiful color to it. And so now I gotta cut it up and give it a shot. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna use my spatula to try and cut it. Go right down the center. We want some nice hearty pieces here. So I'm thinking you could probably get 8 big pieces out of this. And you know I want a big one, so that's what I'm gonna do is kind of break it away from the edges here. Let's get it out of there. Ooh, that's hot. Take a look at that, the layers. So you got your croissant roll at the bottom. You got the sausage, the peppers, the onions, the cheese, the eggs. Put that nice spicy barbecue rub in there. And this is the part where you have fun with it. I like to put just a little dollop of sour cream on mine. I've got some green onion that I cut up. Just put a little pile of that on there. If you like it really spicy, you could add hot sauce. But I'm gonna put on just a light drizzle of barbecue sauce. And voila, look at that. So I can't stand it anymore. I gotta get in after a bite of this. Get a piece with a little bit of everything on there. There we go. Let me give this a shot. It's gonna be awesome. Oh my God, that's good. All of those flavors work so good together. I really love it. Just remember, anything you can do in an oven, you can do in one of these pellet smokers or pellet grills. We took a few simple ingredients, and in less than an hour, we came up with that, which you know is gonna make your family and friends happy. And hey, if you like this video, you definitely gotta check out this one right there. And I'll see you over there.